Alrighty, so we're going to be playing a little bit of the Elder Scrolls Legends, or Leg Ends, and yeah, we're going to go through a little bit of the story, because obviously, you know, there are some cards to be unlocked, and I would quite like to do that, as, you know, free cards is always a nice thing. Now, of course, I have modified my deck a little bit. I actually, well, that's the thing, I don't really have that many cards to speak of, so we're basically just going to be going with the same kind of thing. I just added a couple, and it's basically the same, so yeah, that's absolutely fine. We do have a couple of packs, though. Should we open some packs first? Why not? Let's open some packs first, and we're going to see. I obviously did register, or linked my previous account, and we gained 3 packs from that, so that's pretty nice. Let's open some up and see. What are we going to get here? Hopefully something nice. Well, maybe, yes, not particularly. Not particularly nice. I mean, the Hive Defender's always good. Oh, I've never heard of Pilfer yet. Okay, bonus effect when this damages the opponent. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be a bit difficult for a 1/1 to deal damage, isn't it? And a random keyword. Ah, keywords. Breakthrough, charge, drain, guard, lethal. Ah, okay. Well, that's actually pretty amazing. If you can keep that alive, that is a pretty good card, but obviously it's pretty difficult to keep alive in general. So, yeah, otherwise it seems fine. We might want to use that at some point. The first time this would take damage, prevent it. That's actually pretty nice. That's like Divine Shield from Hearthstone, of course. So, I guess that's pretty good. Right. Okay, summon +2/+2 if there is a wounded enemy in this lane. That's pretty nice. And it does... Wow, that's actually pretty good. That is obviously not a strength or willpower card. That's, I think, an agility or something like that. So obviously we can't use that in our current deck. So we'd need to, you know, make a new one or something along those lines. I haven't actually taken a look at the deck that we gained from Swims at Night or anything like that, so... yeah, we're just going to stick with what we know at the moment, and then if we, you know, decide to, we can always change. Friendly Orcs have +2 HP, and then of course we do have that one, which is, yeah, it's a decent taunt, I suppose. Ah, the Mighty Ally. I actually quite like the Mighty Ally, even though it only has 3 HP, it can become a very, very strong card, because obviously if you do get the benefit from the summon there, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let's see. When you play an action, Auradon Paladin gains Drain this turn. Now, Drain, you gain health. You gain health back. That's pretty nice. It's like vampirism of some sort. And we also have a Blackworm Necromancer here if you have more health than your opponent. Summon a random creature from your discard pile. Nice. Okay. Last gasp. Yeah, that's what happens when it dies. You gain 5 health. Okay, that's fine. It does have 2 HP though, and it costs 4, so it's pretty expensive for what it does, I suppose. Steel Sword's okay. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, Pit Lion can't be summoned unless there's a friendly creature in each lane, but look at it. It is 3 cost. 3 cost. That is pretty amazing for a 5/5, but obviously you need board control quite considerably to be able to do that. We have just gained the Shell Armor, which is what I, you know, didn't choose in the story, so that's pretty nice. Ah, that's nice. The Tome of Alteration, that is going to give us a card and, you know, +2/+2 to a minion. But for 4, I don't know. For 4 Magicka, is that too good? Ah, Slaughterfish spawning could actually be pretty powerful as well. Summon a Slaughterfish in each lane. A Slaughterfish gains +2 attack at the start of the turn, which is pretty good, I suppose. Territorial Viper is okay. Oh, that's actually very good. That is a nice removal card right there, because it can just attack immediately and kill something really, really big. So that's nice. Alright. There you go. So there's our free packs, and we're now going to go into the story and continue where we left off.
I love a good storm. Makes the seafaring life interesting.
How about pirates?
No, they're right bastards. Treat an honest smuggler like a common merchant. There's no honor among scoundrels.
No honor among scoundrels, huh? But there's honor among pirates, I suppose, yes. Alright, well, apparently scoundrel pirates it is. You've acquired a new deck. Each deck may include cards from 2 attributes. Yes, exactly, that's what I was talking about with the strength and willpower and the agility and endurance. Aha, so agility and endurance, that's what these icons signify. We're going to be using a big member tower, because I actually changed the look of the deck, and it looks rather amusing, suffice it to say. So we are gonna take a quick look here, and let's actually, yes. So as you can see, it is a big member tower. So we're gonna be we're gonna be going with that. Deal 1 damage to a creature if it survives. Draw a card. That is actually pretty nice. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that to my deck. If you can hear anything in the background, by the way, there are a number of workmen very close by, and they have just started hammering. Isn't that fantastic? Yes, it is. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything else here that I may want to add? Well, I could add another mighty ally, I suppose. Maybe a Fortress Watchman. I suppose that's okay. Wow, there's actually... yeah, I'd like to use that. And... Calm? No. Summon... oh, that's pretty good. Okay, well, let's go with that. Let's go with another one of those. I think I don't know, I might be going with a couple too many at the moment. 50 cards is recommended, so technically me going over that is not particularly good. Maybe I should swap out one of those, and let's see. What else? What else do we want? I don't know, I guess I'll just swap out that as well. Okay, well, just go with 55. I hope that's not going to impact our luck too much, so let's just go. See what we're going to be facing here. Always interested to see what the new decks are going to be. So we have some pirates here, and what do we have? Oh, okay, so a pirate ship is moving back and forth on the sea. You spot a pirate on the bow. Aha, okay, so this is the new, shall we say, battlefield. And also, it's actually giving us the coin, you know, so from Hearthstone, the coin is the thing that gives you extra magicka if you go second. We are going second, so we obviously have the magicka cup, or whatever it may be. Anyway, we're gonna replace these 2 cards. Ah, that's much better. That is much better. Alright, so, yeah, the mechanic surrounding this particular battlefield seems to be us... aha, a random creature switches lanes. It's a windy lane, right. So it's just going to keep going back and forth. Now, this gains +2 when there are no enemy creatures in the lane, so obviously we need to be pretty quick with getting some things out. I think I'm just going to go for the guard here. I'm going to actually use this. Then we're just going to go for that, because it's going to switch over there in a second.
The winds favor us.
Now, we are going to obviously I think we're probably going to take 4 damage. Yeah, we'll take 4 damage. That's absolutely fine. I just want to try and guard from the next turn. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. We can use this Ring of Magicka. It's not actually a cup. It looked like a cup to me. But anyway, it's the Ring of Magicka, and you can use it 3 times. Now, that's pretty impressive. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, obviously a random creature did get changed over to this side. So I think we're going to use this again. And I'm actually going to use Crushing Blow against this. Because I can't kill that with my soldier here. And, well, I guess if, you know, this Neben Bay Cutthroat wants to attack me all the time, then I suppose we can just allow her to, because we're going to gain some extra cards from it. So that's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, I think it's about time that we actually kill that, so I guess we're just going to... Yeah, obviously we've got that happening now as well. That's a bit annoying. Draw a card if an enemy rune has been destroyed this game. No, it hasn't, unfortunately. No, certainly not. Okay, well... I don't really want to... Don't really want to sacrifice that. I can't play that, unfortunately, either. I'd love to be able to, but no, I cannot. Draw a card if an enemy rune? No, of course not. Okay, so it seems like I'm just going to have to trade in here. Actually, do I need to trade in here? I don't know whether I do, actually. I think I can probably just attack straight off because, yeah, obviously this is going to switch lanes, but if it does, then that's absolutely fine because we can just, you know... Oh, never mind. It didn't switch lanes. Fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Now, what's that? That's a prophecy card, and that's going to now get switched over. That's fine. Or is it? Is it? Well, I'm just going to hit this, and then we're going to play this, because that's going to give me an extra draw. And I could technically... No, I could use my Magica Ring, but obviously that's not going to make any difference right now. That is really not going to make a difference. Ah, gave it Ward. Of course you did. So now it's completely safe. Alright, well, I think we have this under control. Do we not? Maybe not. Really depends. This has Ward as well. After Iliac Sorcerer's Ward is broken, double his power. Oh. Right. Okay, well, I could technically just destroy that with Execute, couldn't I? So I think I'm actually just going to do that. There we go. Yeah, you get out of here. Thank you very much. Okay, so I could technically kill that with this. I could use the Magica Ring to summon this if I wanted to. I could also get the Piercing Javelin, of course. Could get the Tusked Bristleback. I think we might just actually want to go face here. That might be... no, yeah. I'm actually unsure. I'm going to use this, actually. And then we're just going to summon it. Yeah, we're just going to summon it anywhere, really. It doesn't particularly matter. I'm just trying to get something else on the board so that this guy... Oh, he had to choose. He had to choose between face or basically just going for one of our minions. But the minions are basically safe now. Draw a card. If it's a prophecy, you may play it for free. Alright. Now this is quite a pickle that he's gotten himself into, I think, because now we can quite easily just summon one of these really big guard creatures, and then we're still going to just be hitting his face. I don't know whether he's actually going to be able to do anything here. I mean, he's going to try and burst us down. He is trying to burst us down, but that's fine, because I've just drawn another tiger. As long as he doesn't have any... Ah, there we go, yeah. As long as he doesn't have any direct damage, which he's actually getting right now. Okay, I was a bit worried there for a second. Okay, so... Well, we have guard creatures. We have guard creatures, so let's use them, shall we? And I guess we should use the Scouting Patrol as well. Maybe we need to trade a little bit here. I think I'm going to need to trade this in here. Probably going to need to trade that. And now it's looking pretty good. Okay, so let's get a 1/1 in each lane. It's really not going to do much, but it will just add a little bit of damage, I suppose. And that's the thing. I don't want to trade here, but I kind of think I might have to. Because if that guy has like a destroy card or something like that, then it's going to be really bad for us.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Yes, do 2 damage to your opponent. How many more of those does he have? Let's hope not too many. Okay, deal 1 damage. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I should probably use Piercing Javelin. I mean, how much damage do we have? We have 10 damage. And we can deal 1 extra damage with that. So we have 11 damage on the board right now. I could technically... Interesting. Interesting. So we have, potentially, if I had 9 Magicka right now, so in other words, if I had saved one of those Magicka charges from the Magicka ring, then we might have been able to win this in this turn, but it seems like we might not be able to right now. So it seems like I might have to just trade in, which would be very bad. Okay, it seems like I'm going to have to do this. Maybe. Right, so let's just do that. There we go. And now we still have a guard up there. That's going to change lanes, I think. It should change lanes at the very least. And I don't want this to change lanes, so I'm going to try and just get as many things in that lane as possible. And hopefully we'll get lucky. Only 4 HP. I have 2, so if they have one of those other cards, we are done. We are absolutely done. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think we got this. I think we got this. Whenever I see that 2 damage text, I'm always extremely worried. Alright, so yeah, there you go. That actually just gave me lethal right there, which, well, I already had lethal technically, but yeah, we are done. Nice, that was very close though. Seriously. Nice gold, and we are getting some endurance cards. Whoa, Swamp Leviathan, that's crazy. Lurking Mummy, that's really nice too. And Silence Creature, that could come in handy.
There's no sign of Lana. You think the crash killed them all?
Maybe. Or maybe it was the locals.
Ah, looks like we have some of those, what are they now? Spriggans or something along those lines? I always run into those whenever I'm playing Skyrim and Oblivion. It's just like, run away, because you're very low HP and, well, low health at that point. You know, low level. That's what I mean. Anyway, let's go in and see what they have to offer. It's going to be something, I think, pretty harsh. Yes, Spriggans. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, well that's not a very good start, is it? A buff, and then a 3 cost and a 4 cost. I'm just going to redraw all of them. That's even worse. Oh no, that is not good. Okay, they're starting with Foraging Mud Crab. Well, that's fine. That is all. That's not fine. That's not so fine. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to pass. Not very happy with that, I have to say. And that has Drain. Okay, well, I shouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, I'm going to have to start doing something with these. I guess I'm just going to use Rapid Shot and just get that out of the way. I mean, I know I can get a card from it if the target survives, but that's the thing. Am I going to survive? Am I going to survive by that time? I don't know. Right now, we're not getting a lot of luck at all. I mean, Crushing Blow, I don't really want to use that. I mean, I want to wait until we have something to use the Sunhold Medic. That's the problem with it. I mean, technically, I could give the Sunhold Medic Improvised Weapon, but I'd like to get something else to buff. And that's a Bog Lurcher. Well, that hurts. Well, what are we going to do? I guess Crushing Blow. Seems like we're just going to have to hang on here. Hopefully they're not going to have another Bog Lurcher. That's all I can say. Right, now they are they are just taking the piss out of me right now, aren't they? Alright, okay, so what are we going to do here? Well, this is This is just crazy. Okay, this is absolutely crazy. Okay, I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put one there, and I can't. What? No, I don't want to do anything. Thank you very much. I'd like to give this something though, and then I guess we're just gonna do improvised weapon over there, and I mean I'm gonna use one of these, and then we're gonna just spawn something here. I guess we're just going to allow the opponent to get a board going on the left there, because, well, this does damage to him, which is pretty good, but obviously the problem... Oh, no. Oh, I see. It summons that at the start of your turn? No? Yeah, apparently it summons it or something. I don't know. Maybe he summoned something else. Right, well, we are in trouble. We are certainly in trouble. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Yes, I would love this. Yes, I'm going to play that. Oh, that's fantastic. That's going to save us for at least 2 turns. I now have another crushing blow, which is also going to save us very nicely. And what I'm going to do with it is kill that. And then we're going to play this Orc Clansman, and we're going to play that over here. Going to take that crab out, thank you very much. And then we are okay, I think. Yeah.
Tell me where it hurts.
Okay, now the problem with this, obviously this lane is a shadow lane, and this lane has no special rules. So at the very least, we are going to have some safety. Oh, what is that? When you gain health, green touched Sprigand gains that much power. Oh my, well that's not very good, is it? Okay, so we need to watch out for drain. So I suppose that's what the Sprigands are all about. Oh, well, that's fantastic. That's a very, very nice draw there for us. I'm going to be playing that, I think.
Bondar, curse you!
And then, I think we're going to be getting a tusked bristleback over there. Alright, I'm just going to trade into this, because I don't want my portcullis to go down, even though it can't attack. I just thought it might be a good thing to have, just to absorb a big blow from something. They're still going face. I'm quite surprised about that. Oh, this is fantastic. Alright, so let's just place that there then. And what am I going to buff? Am I going to buff this so it doesn't die in one hit? Yeah, why not? They also have summoning powers. A 2/3 Snow Fox. Okay. Can I actually win this from now? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Does that have drain? It does not. Okay, well, that's fine then. Guess I should just summon this. Where should I summon it though? That's the thing. I guess over there is fine. Right, so I'm going to trade. Am I going to trade? Because that's just a 1/1. I think that's kind of pointless. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to trade this in here, and then we're just going to hit everywhere else. And I'm actually going to play the guard here. I don't know whether I should, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, they're trading now. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay, so... These bats have drain and charge, and this... Oh, no, never mind. I actually already killed that. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I actually already killed that thing that we should worry about if there is drain on the enemy side. So, I think we have won this. So we have 9, 11... Yep, we have definitely done that.
Tell me where it hurts. You can't escape.
Almost level 6. And we've almost completed some of our dailies too.
As the Spriggans fell, the travelers spotted one beckoning them into the woods.
Narg would have followed, but Mother always said this one was too curious.
Ah, Okay, so we can either gain a green-touched Spriggan, which is, in my opinion, pretty powerful, but the Hackwing Feather heals the target at the start of the turn and gives them plus 3 HP. I personally feel like that might be better, and considering it is 3 Magicka, it's pretty cheap as well. So we're going to try that.
The adventurers did not trust the creature, and found a treasure it had no doubt hoped to lead them away from.
Aha, yes, okay, so obviously this is going to be synergizing with the other Spriggan, if you took that, obviously, and finish off. Destroy a wounded enemy creature. That could be quite handy for big enemies. And obviously Pilfer is always nice.
The cultists had taken refuge in an ancient ruin, only to fall prey to its ferocious new inhabitants.
Laneth!
I could use a little help here.
A little help with what, though? That's the thing. A little help with what? Some barbarians, no doubt, or something along those lines. Have a look. Oh, goblins! Right, I didn't even see goblins in that particular picture. Oh, fantastic, okay. Well, these guys are obviously going to try and swarm us.
Are all the cultists dead?
I think so. And if we're not careful, we will be too.
Ah, good. Okay, so we're starting with a Scuttler already. That's pretty nice. I'm going to be swapping these out, though. Oh. Again. Alright, okay, so that's actually not too bad. We have a Scuttler, and then we can also use an improvised weapon on it immediately, which is always nice. So it's a 2-3 for 1. That is a pretty nice... Oh. Yes, arrow to the knee. They had to, didn't they? Oh, well. Oh, really? I used to... Wow, they have used so many cards on this one little Scuttler. Poor guy. Really. Well, I suppose I did invest quite a bit into it, but really, not particularly. I mean, they used one of their better removal cards, and then they also cursed it. That's not very nice. And they stunned it for a turn as well, so my efforts were in vain. Yes, there he goes. Poor little Scuttler. Oh well. Okay, well that's fine. We can just put that there.
Their deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
Oh, Pit Lion,
Be
really?
careful. These goblins had a powerful chief with them when I first arrived. We'd better finish off as many of them as we can before he comes back.
Well, I'll try. I will try my best. Okay, so yeah, this is where we are also having a good old fun time because I have no cards to buff. Ugh. They haven't even used their Magicka Ring right now, which is even worse. I think the Battle Rage Orc could actually be really good here.
I'm ready for anything.
I could actually buff it with the Legion Shield as well. Can I do that? It's gonna give it 4 health, so it will survive. They need to use an additional thing. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's just see whether that makes a difference. Obviously, on the other side, it is a Shadow Lane, so technically I could place something there that I don't really want to die very easily. Okay, so I can play the Pit Lion if I play this Forager on this side, and then I can play this over here.
Power and glory.
So far, I feel like the Goblin deck is not particularly powerful. Maybe it's just not, you know, coming into fruition just yet. I mean, as you could see there, they seem to steal things? Wait a minute. Murkwater Goblin has +2 on your turn. Aha, on your turn. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So basically, if I trade here, Gonna trade this in here. Right, and then if I... let's see. Okay, so if I put the... Oh, wow, the heavy battle axe is just a very, very big investment. So I think we're just gonna play that. And I think we'll probably play this here, and then we'll just make that a 4-4, and then I'm just gonna trade in here. Oh, they're playing with curses as well. Alright. Curses are -1/-1. Yeah, we've already seen that. What, they just passed? Oh, okay. Well, that's all they could do. They just summoned that one thing. Right. Well, this is going to be quite amusing then, because I can literally just give this heavy battle axe to this big guy already. And I can summon... Well, I can technically make the lion able to trade with this for free. Well, that was a lot of damage. Look at that. 8 damage. Crazy. Crazy with one hit. Another heavy battle axe, really? Oh well. I think this might actually be it for them. 12 damage. 12 damage, there we go. That is crazy. That is amazing. That is really, really amazing. And we are now level 6, so that's great as well. We're going to be getting some level up rewards. Oh, we've completed one of our daily quests, too.
Laneth had learned that the cult was secretly led by Lord Narafin, the Dominion warlord who had captured the Imperial City. To bring about the prophecy, he intended to sacrifice all of the city's inhabitants. Laneth suggested they seek out the Imperial army, then in exile in Skyrim, and warn the Emperor of Narafin's plot.
Ah, she's now joined us. Fantastic. Okay, so that means we must have unlocked a new deck, perhaps? Oh, we get a guild recruit. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Although it doesn't have charge or anything, or stealth, so you may have to play it in a shadow lane or something to make good use of it, and before it gets killed, obviously. We are going to be upgrading it, of course, so let's just see. Draw a card. If it costs 7 or more, reduce its cost. No, I personally feel like the Fighters Guild Recruit is a lot better than the Thieves Guild, so we're just going to go for that.
Sometimes you receive a bonus card when you level up. The card depends on your avatar's race.
Ah, very nice. Okay, so Last Grasp. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That's going to draw a card for us when that card dies, and it's got guard, so it's obviously going to die at some point. Get some more gold. And a new deck. Ah, the Dunmer Avengers. That's actually something that I wouldn't mind using because they are, well, they're Dark Elves, right? So this deck includes creatures that help you even in death and cards that combo with them. It also can deal plenty of damage outside of combat. I like that quite a bit.
I don't like these woods.
This is the shortest way I know to Skyrim.
But not the safest.
We've got the inevitable spiders. The inevitable spiders, of course. Okay. Well, I don't really... Do I want to try the Dunmer Avengers right now? Because it seems like Big Member Tower is obviously doing a pretty decent job, so I think I'm just going to play Big Member Tower for now. And we'll try the Dunmer Avengers a different time. Spiders skittered from their nearby lair. Oh no, what's going on here? So they're obviously going to play with something initially. And I'm going first, so I don't have the magical ring. It's a bit of a shame. I'm going to keep the Imperial Legionnaire because it's got a good stat line. I'm not going to keep the Legion Shield because I wouldn't mind to have something before that. Or not. Or not, as the case may be. Alright, seems like I don't have anything until turn 3. I might be unlucky, or I might be quite lucky. Okay, so it has a support card already in play, and that would be summoning a random spider at the start of their turn, every single turn. Wow, that's... maybe a little bit difficult to deal with. Oh, I wish that I'd gotten that from Prophecy, to be honest. Okay, well, let's go for a Imperial Legionnaire. I'm gonna... am I gonna play it here? I guess I'll just play it there, because we do have the opportunity to use Fireball next turn, which will kill everyone, except us, obviously. Well... yeah, they all have 1 HP. This is going to be a very easy board wipe. Alright, so we're probably going to just go for a guard over here. And then I'm just going to go for a scuttler. I don't really see a necessity to keep it in my hand or anything like that. Okay. So we could go for another taunt over here. That's a big taunt. That would stop basically all damage coming in from that side for quite some time. Could also go for a Portcullis, but I kind of wanted to use a Legion Shield in this particular turn. So if I instead use a Valenwood Huntsman and kill this, and then use the Legion Shield on our Hive Guard there, we basically have a Tiger, so that's kind of nice. And I'm gonna probably trade that
For honor and glory.
There we go. That seems a little bit better. Okay. Did they really just shackle every single one of our creatures? Yes, they did. Yes. Ah, that's crazy. Okay, well. Huh. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to play the Bruma Profiteer and just play a Portcullis, I guess. Now what I could do, actually, is use the Heavy Battle Axe on the Portcullis. I think that turns it into an attacking thing. I mean, why wouldn't it, right? Yep, there you go. It can actually attack now. That's hilarious. Okay. So, I guess we're just going to trade in here. That is a 410 taunt. That is pretty crazy. Okay. Could use Rapid Shot, I guess, on one of my own minions to draw a card, but it might be more useful to kill one of the 1 health enemies. Wow, they're just shackling everything. Okay, well, let's just place one of these. Gonna just use my Rapid Shot against that.
You won't foil my plan.
Well, I gotta say, without the web, they probably would be dead already, wouldn't they? Hello to everyone joining the stream, by the way. Alright, so let's just get that dead.
Foil my plan.
Almost dead. Do I have one? Yes, I have 1 damage. There we go. Well, I have 3 damage technically. There we go. There's one of the dailies done. Thank you very much for that 40 gold.
In the spider's web, they found a high elf merchant calling for help.
Did they free him? He might give away their location to the Dominion.
This one would have taken his gold.
Aha. Okay, so I can either get a Shimmerine Peddler at the end of each turn if you play 2 actions, draw a card. That is actually pretty decent when you have high magicka. Obviously, you don't really want to play it at 2 magicka because then you don't do anything else, unless you have, you know, obviously 0-cost cards or something like that. But I don't know. Is that good? You play 2 actions, draw a card. It might be good if you have a low-cost deck. And 50 gold, you can always kind of get gold. So I think the card might actually be better for us. And we are going to help the merchant. Why not? Let's go and help him.
The travelers would not leave him to die, whatever the risk.
Alright, let's have a look. We're going to be... Oh, wow. Okay, now that's a really nice card. That heals at the start of your turn. That's really, really good. Obviously, healing at the start of the turn does obviously reduce the amount of counterplay. You know, it kind of makes it so that you can actually defeat these things, because if it was at the end of your turn, then you could just trade into something, and then it would just heal back up to full, and then it would be difficult for your opponent to remove. So it's kind of nice that they do it at the start, because it's, you know, balancing and everything. Gains charge if there is a wounded enemy creature in this lane. That's okay. It's 1 HP though. And a Breton Conjurer. After the Breton Conjurer's ward is broken, summon a 5/5 Frost Atronach with Guard. That's crazy. Okay, so that's been added to the Dunmer Avengers. That makes me want to play it even more, actually.
No one in this tavern knows where the Emperor's forces are camped out.
Or maybe the locals just aren't fond of the Imperials.
Okay, so this is, I think, the final, shall we say, chapter in Act 2. And we're going to play with Big Member Tower again. We're probably going to play with the Dunmer Avengers next time, once I've had a chance to sort of look at it and see if there's any kind of synergy going on. A fight has broken out in the tavern. Watch out for flying bottles. Oh no. Do I really have to watch out for that?
Why are they trying to kill us? Are they assassins? Dominion operatives?
They're Nords. This is what we do for fun.
Ah, it seems like I do have an ongoing effect over here, so I can assume that the flying bottles will probably deal damage to us or something. This is an absolutely fantastic hand to have. It's not the best, but it's really nice on curve with the amount of magicka that we have, so we're just going to go and keep that. Okay, so broken bottles. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Yeah, okay. So let's see if I can actually kill this. Kill it! Ah, I wanted him to... I wanted the bottle to kill that. Oh well, never mind. I guess I can just get the imp out there. The imp is gonna die, isn't it? The imp is literally gonna die by that bottle. He's gonna get really lucky here. Oh no, he didn't get lucky. Okay. Yeah, it is to a random enemy. I'm actually kind of surprised that the bottle did not hit us, but oh well, it's 50-50 chance. If there is a... Oh, look at that. If there is a wounded enemy creature in this lane, gain charge. I guess we may as well do that and just go face. That guy is going to have to... Oh, I was so hopeful. I was really, really hopeful. I was just thinking to myself, that guy's going to have to trade into me. But no, of course not. Alright, well, I suppose I can use the Battle Rage Orc in the next one then. When Fearless Northlander takes damage, he gains +2 attack. Okay. A bit worrying. Right. Okay, yeah, this is actually quite worrying considering... Yeah, he's gonna buff that, isn't he? Oh, he didn't! Oh, that's crazy. I'm actually kind of surprised that he decided to buff this and not this, I mean, the longer this lives, the more fearsome it gets. So that's interesting. Alright, well, I'm in a bit of a pickle then, aren't I?
Awaiting your command.
There's not much more I can do. I am just very much hoping that our bottle does not hit this Northlander. If it hits the Northlander, we are in trouble.
Time to fight.
Trolls take you.
Fyhrr Skvelt.
Might need to get some taunts up. That might help. There's only one lane, by the way. Did you notice that? There's only one lane? That's not particularly good for us, is it?
Attack. Talos.
Wow, they are beating on us like nothing else. Okay, can my bottle please hit one of these? Yes, thank you. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, great. So destroy an enemy support. Technically, that would destroy this, I suppose, right? So maybe that would be a good idea, but even then, I am going to be open to attack. Gonna be open to attack quite badly, in fact. And if I don't do that, and if I instead trade this into this, and then I summon a soldier, and that's gonna obviously guard a little bit. And then I could summon a... Well, I can't... Yeah, I can summon an orc, because I could just use my Ring of Magicka there. And then that would mean that I could take out this. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna go for the safe play. Or, in general, just a much more solid play, I suppose. So we're gonna just do that. Let's get the orc up. And yeah, it's unfortunate that I have to trade this in. I really didn't want to have to do that, but apparently I do. We're just gonna trade that there. I'm very, very worried about this thing getting hit by a bottle, and now that we've reduced the amount of targets, it's much more likely. So taking a bit of a risk here, but I suppose it just has to be done, doesn't it? Of course, they could just run in. Oh, they did actually run into it. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. Now I'm hoping that the bottle actually hits it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so now we can just trade in with our orc there. That's absolutely fine. And now we are definitely going to need to get a guard up. We could probably use Crush against this. Oh, wow. That's actually really nice. That is a really nice card. Look at that. When Marcus Bannerman attacks, put two 1/1s with charge into the guy's hand. Oh, wow, that's very nice. I wish I had that. Okay, so... Right. So what I could technically do... Not really. Not really. I could play this... and then kill that, and then I would have something on the board, I guess. And then I guess I could play this as well, but that's just gonna die. That's just gonna die instantly, but it would save me from being hit for 4 damage. So I guess that is the way to go.
Come and warm yourself.
Oh, well that's not good. No. Yes, used. They used the... they used the most annoying card. Remove guard. Yes, remove guard. And now these are going to kill me. Yep, there you go. Well, that is the final fight of Act 2. So you would expect it to be quite difficult. But maybe I just misplayed. I probably just allowed them to do too much damage to me initially. And I guess we're just going to have to go back in and see what we can do. But I think we're probably going to pick that up next time. So I thank you very much for watching and for joining me on this stream. Be sure to hit the follow button on the channel so you know when I go live next. So, I'll see you next time.